now I have the stream muted so it's not playing double in my ears. Oh well. Yeah, we should start doing that. Like, change it up so that, people don't see the exact same thing every intro. Oh, well, rock on. Are we ready to go? Hello, everyone, and welcome to NASA Bunker 33. I'm your host, Quiddies the Sprinkler, and you've been listening to me and Zoomy talk about, stuff that we don't really need to talk about on stream because this is a YouTube channel and we do things behind the scenes. So there's a little peek behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the guy behind the curtain or the girl behind the curtain or, the hippopotamus behind the curtain. I mean,
or the flamingo,
Booma.
or the flamingo behind the curtain, or the velociraptor behind the tomatoes. What? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, I'm Quiddies the Sprinkler, and with me, as always, is the producer that never fucks anything up ever, except apparently playing my audio to you guys during the intro. Zoomy, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing fine, and we should have another velociraptor coming in pretty soon. A microraptor coming in pretty soon.
Yeah, a very small velociraptor.
Yeah, you might say she's micro.
Yes.
Mini.
Just like my penis.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Anywho.
Hey, microraptor!
Hi.
Hey, microraptor! How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Awesome.
How are you?
Doing great.
Doing great.
So we decided to bring you on because of a couple of pictures that I got for tonight's stream. So I've been getting into like people reading Reddit on YouTube because I like to listen to it while I'm doing things, and some of the stories are really interesting. And a little while back, I happened to see someone was doing something from a subreddit called r/bone apple tea.
Oh yeah, bone apple tea.
And it's all like people that use the wrong word for things. Like instead of saying bon appetit, they'll say bone apple tea. And it gave me this idea. So, we came across these pictures here. We've got like 7, I think, of how to say things in different languages. And it just goes to show how fucking horrifying German language really is.
Yes.
And that's when Zoomy was like, hey, let's bring Microraptor on. I was like, but Microraptor's from Sweden.
Yeah, I know. Close enough,
you can probably pronounce these German words a lot better than either of us can.
Exactly.
I can definitely try.
So the first one we have here, let's see, in Italy, it's called a furgone. In Great Britain and the US, it's van. In France, it's van. In Spain, it's camioneta. But in Germany, what is it, Microraptor?
Kombinationswagen, I don't. Kombination.
Yeah, you're just as successful as we were.
Yeah. it sounds a lot scarier. Like you have everything you say in German has to be super scary. Like combination crafted wagon.
Here's another one. Like in Italian,
So
like an Italian nose is sinusite. And okay,
no, it's
sinusitis.
yeah.
In American and British, it's
Sinus-
sinusitis. And in
French is sinusite. In Spanish, sinusitis. And then German, Nasen bin holding strong as your dumb.
Sendung. Nasen ben holen and Hundung. I can't say more shit.
Like you get about halfway through the word and then you just kind of give up on
You
trying
stroke
to
out.
pronounce it.
You stroke
Yeah.
out.
And,
You literally stroke
and then
out.
you get to the last few letters and you pronounce those. I'm pretty sure that's what early speakers of the German language actually did. And that's how we got the German language.
They just stroke out in the middle of a word. In science, is science. Ciencia. Naturwissenschaften.
Naturwissenschaften. Okay, I surrender.
Very nice shaft.
Naturwissenschaften. See, the German language is interesting as they combine words. They will take 3 or 4 or 5 words and make it into one fucking word.
Yeah.
Like this one. Let's let Micro Raptor handle. Try this one.
All right, go for it, Micro.
Mutterfasse liegt
Yeah, that's about how.
yeah.
That's about as far as we got.
As long as you get motor and rung in there, and
motor
then
and
just
rung.
other random guttural sounds in between.
Wrong. It sounded like I was giving a guy a blowjob while saying that. Wrong.
You know, it reminds me of the joke, life is short, so tell someone you love them. But life is also confusing and scary, so say it in German.
No,
Ich liebe dich.
So scream at them in German.
Yes.
Scream it at them in German.
Because even saying I love you in German is scary. Ich liebe dich.
But then you scream it at them and they're like, what can I do? What the hell? So yeah, if you haven't discovered the theme tonight, it is bad translations.
Yep. Let's do one more of those. Let's do the ambulance. Because that's the one that I originally saw that, I don't know, a few years ago.
Oh, where is it? No, not that one. Where'd it go? I had it a minute ago.
It's the one with the picture of the ambulance on it. You had it.
There we go.
Right there. Yeah. So, Italian, ambulanza. Ambulance. Ambulance. Ambulancia. Ambulanta. Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen.
Yeah, Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen. This is like, what? I never understood that. Like, why Krankenwagen? Like, what? I understand the wagon.
So,
I understand the wagon part because it's.
I saw another German word meme like this that was hospital, and it also had Kranken in it.
Oh.
Yeah, that means sick.
So
or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that has to do with medical stuff, apparently. Kranken is medical shit in German, apparently.
Kranken is medical then,
Yeah.
like Chris said. Oh,
In yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
All right.
that's
So what
well,
else do we have here? Yeah,
what was
I've got
that?
a lot of stuff, so
Yeah, let's go up to the top here.
all right. This is kind of hard to read. Can you make it any bigger?
No, I can't. This is. I'll
Ah.
see if I can, but oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. This bag is made of plastic. Use it for as long as you like. However, when it is when it is no longer of use, do not leave it in the countryside of the sea. Dispose of it in a refuse container. The world belongs to us all. We must protect it.
Let's protect Titty. Titty. Let's protect Titty.
Protect the titty. Protect the titty.
Protect Titty.
Yes, protect the titties.
Protect the titties. Yes, protect the titties. That's
I
a
mean,
good. That's a good message.
it's like a poem, though. To be honest, I
Yeah.
wi- I wish all of my trash told me to throw it away poetically like this.
Yeah.
Quitty's up. You're a little bit low on the volume. Could you
Okay, how's that?
better?
Okay.
Better. Don't cat. What?
This is
Aw.
my new life motto. Don't cat.
Don't cat. One
But
piece.
cats are awesome.
But what if we want the cat?
Don't.
But I want the cat.
Because I want.
I want the cat. This is harmful to Tia.
And
Yeah.
apparently it's one pieces.
Yeah, it's one piece. Just one piece of
Yeah.
Don't cat.
One piece of giddy.
I wonder what they're actually advertising. I mean, is it like a? I think that's a fence, like a cat fence, from the looks of it. Like a
Yeah.
cat gate that keeps the cat out from like say if you want to put it in a door
I don't
or
know.
something.
Yeah,
That's what
the-
it looks like.
Yeah, I guess.
The picture looks like the cat might be crying, so yeah, maybe to keep the cat in, yeah.
Protect the kitties too. Yeah, protect the kitties and the titties.
Yeah.
You can protect both.
Just
Yeah.
don't cat. That's all.
Don't cat.
Meow.
Meow.
All right.
Well.
Who wants to read this one?
Group notice. Good afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, apartment will arrange the killing work. If there is a need to kill the baby in the house, you have to reach out. Oh, God.
Meow.
If you're going to kill a baby in your house, just let us know first. Okay? Everyone good with this?
Need to kill the baby. Okay, we just went up to baby side, apparently. Let's go to the next one.
I mean, they're even arranging it as well.
Yeah. I didn't know that would make me laugh so hard. I'm sorry.
Dream. Meaning of life. Make a fort.
Make a pillow for it.
Make a pillow fort.
Yay.
Pillow fort.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so pillow fort story. I was talking to my buddy the other night. He has a son that's like, I don't know, 12 or 13, something like that. And whenever we talk, he always puts his son on the phone so I can say hey to him and we chat for a moment. And I was like, so what you up to? He's like, I just built a pillow fort. I was like, yeah, but do you have a sign that says no girls allowed on it? He's like, oh, no, I don't. I was like, okay, well, now you know what you need to go do. You need to go make a sign that says no girls allowed and put it on it, and then have your dad take a picture of you peering out of your pillow fort to make sure no girls are trying to get in it. And about an hour later, I get a text message, and my buddy sent me a picture of his son in his pillow fort peering out with a sign on it that said no girls allowed.
Oh God, that is so adorable.
All right, I think Microraptor, go for it.
My nephew Liu Shen in past a nice Chinese man work hard 18 hours a day. Now he are transsexual fruitcake speak Cantonese believe Thai our country I am weep.
Pew pew
Pew pew.
pew pew.
It's the pew pew that really makes it.
But he looks so. Well, she looks so much better though, in the right one.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
He looks so much happier.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand the whole transphobia thing. Like, be who you fucking are.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Period. It's none of my business who you are.
Yeah.
It's none of their business who this girl is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be who you are.
There we go. When you hug a guy and you smell his colon, when you can still smell his colon on your pillows, even though he's not there. I love when I can smell a guy's colon as he walks by. After you hug a boy and you smell like his colon. I smell like his colon now. This is never not funny.
This is actually how I attract mates.
By smelling out like your colon.
Yes. I mark my territory like that.
So you mark
Yeah,
your
like
territory with
dogs
your
will
ass.
pee on things, and yeah,
You
I just
fart on
make them
things.
smell like my colon.
So you fart on things.
Yes, lots of Dutch ovens in my house.
But this is much less a translation fail, just an English fail.
So this is what it's like living in the U.S. South. Some people don't pay their bills. They just lick their way through life. Licky, licky, licky. Foobar.
Yeah. If
And
anyone doesn't know foobar, what foobar means is fucked up beyond all recognition
or repair.
or repair.
Yeah. But this is actually a pickup line that's worked for me before. Just tell someone that I lick my way through life. Licky, licky, licky.
Know what? Know what?
Just walk up to a random person in a bar and say that.
My best pickup line is you are 85%. No, you are 75% water, and I'm thirsty.
My favorite's always been, is that a keg in your pants? Because I'd love to tap that ass.
Oh God.
So you like bad boys? I was so bad at being a boy I became a girl.
Yeah, same here.
Damn. Oh, Caban boy, refill please.
Oh God. I think that was supposed to be cabin boy, but
it's not. It's Caban.
come on.
And I love how it's an actual dish towel in a store you can buy.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I saw that in a store, I would buy it.
I've seen those. There we go.
One of you read this.
It's sexy.
If, se-
Go ahead, Micro.
if sexy being crime, then I am arrested.
Yes.
Phoenix
Yes,
crime.
he is.
Phoenix
He
crime.
is arrest.
Phoenix crime. What?
He looked like he's about to take a poop.
Yeah, he does. He looks like no. He look.
He looks like he's whacking it. He's trying to rub one out. He just got caught masturbating. That's what we're looking at right now. A guy that just got caught masturbating.
Yeah, out in the woods. Like where we all should masturbate. I mean, what? Huh? Where am I?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Do people not masturbate in the woods? Like
I mean,
every time I go into a group of trees, that's what I do naturally.
I usually wait until I have my sex tent though.
But with this, you masturbate everywhere, so.
I mean,
yeah, Quiddy,
you're not wrong.
You've masturbated in the cocaine room. You masturbated in the time room, even the cloning room. Like you got it all over the FTFE clone again.
You know it's awesome though. I masturbated in the time room, and I came 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. You impregnated your own great grandmother.
I also splooged on Dick Cheney.
Oh God,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Before he shot his friend in the face. Yes. America is so American that our vice president shot someone in the face and nothing happened.
No. Dick Cheney shot his friend in the face and then had his friend apologize to him for getting in the way of his shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And he remained our vice president for another, 4 years,
4 years
or something after that?
Yeah. That's America for you. The only place where you can shoot someone in the face and then have them apologize to you for getting shot in the face.
Yeah. America! Fuck yeah!
I bet that works in Russia too.
No,
in Soviet Russia, face shoots you.
Yeah, I was about to say, in Soviet Russia. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. I don't have a good joke lined up.
Well,
after
I
Quiddy
do,
did that
but it's really bad.
After Quiddy
in
did that
Soviet
one.
Russia, Ukraine invades you.
Oh God, no.
See, like I said, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Alloy Robot, Deformation, Fast Warrior, D2, Torin 1. 3+ ages, not even age 3 up. 3+ ages. What does that even mean? Like,
3 random ages. 11, 17, 55.
Superhero.
More if you want.
I mean, it's kind of like those movies where they make a really, really terrible low budget ripoff of a big movie. Like when there was Pacific Rim, they made Atlantic Rim. And when Transformers came out, there was a movie called Transmorphers or something like that.
Yeah.
And they basically, their entire industry is people buying the wrong movie. Like you can't return it if you buy the wrong thing. Like you get home and you just glance down at the cover and you're like, the fuck is Transmorphers? And then you take it back.
And they say, well, sorry, no returns. Nope, sorry. Just wasted that $5.99.
Yep.
I'll go home and watch it, and at least.
I wonder if they've ever done that, and that movie was better than the original.
I mean, to be perfectly honest here,
it's happened. Probably.
Atlantic Rim, as someone who is actually a fan of like really shitty, terrible movies, Atlantic Rim I enjoyed watching that more than I enjoyed watching Pacific Rim. That
I
was just
enjoyed
a bad movie.
I enjoyed Pacific Rim.
And Atlantic Rim just had me laughing the entire time.
I mean, if you want a Bollywood movie done right, look at Kung Fury.
Kung Fury is not a
I
Bollywood
know
movie.
it was a joke. It was a little. It was a joke. If you want a fake movie done right, look at Kung Fury. Kung Fury is the best movie of all time. You cannot prove me wrong on that. Kung Fury is just the most epic action movie of all time.
Well, there
Period.
was also Kung Pao, which I think Kung
Enter the
Pao
Fist.
was better than Kung Fury. Yeah,
Yeah, Kung
because
Pao
they
was pretty
took,
good.
well, both of them really, because they took like real kung fu movies and then just dubbed them over and made them hilarious.
Yeah. But Kung Fury had everything in it. It had like Transformers in it. It had sexy women riding dinosaurs. It had fucking Thor in it at one point. It had Hitler. It had mustached German man in it.
Yeah.
He was trying to take over the world through using
And
arcade cabinets.
it's also on YouTube. You can
Yeah,
go watch it
it's
right now. And
completely
it's only
free.
like 30 minutes long, but I would say watch our stream first and then go watch it.
Yeah, go watch Kung Fury after you finish watching this stream. It's 30 minutes long,
And
and it has David Hasselhoff.
it also introduced the greatest superhero ever, Hacker Man.
Hacker Man! Hacker Man is fucking awesome. I love Hacker Man. They made a Hacker Man action figure.
Yeah. And there's supposed to be a sequel to it.
Yeah, there is.
I've heard they're making a sequel, but
Not to mention
Mark Beiser's right. I'm fist bumping my monitor right now. Kung Pao Enter the Fist is the shit. That is a great movie.
But also, that song with David Hasselhoff in it. Oh my god. Oh, David Hasselhoff is just so sex.
Yeah,
Sorry.
moving right along.
Sorry. Girl cats in there. Intelligent electric garlic machine. Refuse to pull, just click. Refuse
Specification 250 milliliter.
Quitties, what is this supposed to be?
It's a refusal to pull.
It's a refusal.
I am not pulling, okay?
Okay. That's your right
I
to
mean,
choose not to pull.
I will say this. I 100% believe that electric garlic machine is more intelligent than a flat earther.
Yes.
Definitely.
Infinitely. Yes, infinitely. Especially that guy that was on FTFE's just then. Oh my god, he was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay.
Yeah. He just made up whatever he wanted, because when you're that stupid and you don't understand math at all, you can look at a mathematical equation and think it says anything you want to, because you don't understand what it actually means.
But he was arguing for a flat Earth that is spherical.
What?
Well, conical. Not conical.
Parabolic.
No, like a soda can, wrapped around a soda can.
Oh god, so cone Earth, yeah. Anyway, moving on. We've already done this one. Moving on.
Oh yeah. I'll try this. The M is divorce because of problems. So we need is are no problem. So if problem is not, so that hypothetically the am no problem are is exactly no divorce. Edit. No am divorce, but make husband do a good. So the hypothetically no divorce, so it happy.
The husband did a good.
And literally everyone that just listened to me say that is probably thinking, I seriously just had a stroke.
That was Flav Quidditch. Flav Quidditch came through.
Did I have a stroke?
Flav Quidditch on the voice.
I think my brain just divorced me.
Tell me you cannot tell me you cannot speak English without telling me you can't speak English. So I just learned something that I'm gonna have to bring up here. Micro just DM'd me something. And from now on, yes, whenever I am driving and I turn on my cruise control, I am going to call it fart control.
Fart control.
Because in Sweden, cruise control apparently is called fart control, and that is now what it is called in the Quiddies household.
In the vernacular, in Quiddies vernacular, then. Fart control.
And one thing that Flavs often go on about NASA on something similar to deceive in Hebrew, but it sounds even more similar to the Swedish word näsa, which means nose. So I guess they want to sniff stuff.
All right.
I also sent you a few other words. That chef in Swedish is cock, workers' union is fuck, and the workers' union is fuck it.
Fuck it. Workers' union is fuck it.
So fuck it word is actually the workers' union word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You learn something every day.
So, this is apparently a Chinese menu, it looks like. No, this is Arabic.
No.
It's Arabic. Definitely Arabic.
Yeah, this is Arabic. I came across this. This is actually the picture that made me want to do this show tonight.
I saw this on Facebook not too long ago.
Because the more you read, the crazier shit gets at this restaurant. I mean, it starts out with chicken dump truck, and it goes downhill from there. The more you look around, and we're not going to read every one of these, but we're going to leave it on the screen here for a couple minutes so the people in chat and people watching later, you guys can look at this and find your favorites. My favorite, if I ever go to this restaurant, I am ordering a regular Erica.
Regular Erica. I don't know. I might want to try a luxury soda.
But
I like Erica.
But she is suspicious of cheese. And Metal Suspicion actually sounds like a really cool progressive metal band.
Yeah.
Then there's tomato meat. Oh, okay.
Heap sheep.
Liver with cheese.
A period of cream. And this one is very possessive. My property.
Popular problem.
My property is actually a plate of nachos. Get it? Nachos.
I'm sorry, I can't get behind boycotting cheese, though. I can't.
No. Me neither.
Its loop is in cornflakes.
Blindfolded, comma, ordinary. So an ordinary blindfold?
No, it just means that you're normally blindfolded.
So tuna is a problem? How is tuna a problem? What?
Tuna is a problem.
Tuna is a problem.
Beans, gentlemen.
White eyes, okay. White eyes. Oh god.
I'm a little suspicious of Foul with cheese.
Thank you, Hammes. How nice that they thanked the Hammes.
Oh God. Crying again.
Egg of an oven. The oven laid an egg.
Laughing so hard I'm crying here. God damn.
I kind of like that there is like chicken dump, truck dumpling, thickness, a few weird one, and then just green dish.
Yep.
Yep.
Just green dish.
Green dish. Foul white jar. Wait, what? Foul white jar?
Dumping thickness. That explains my constipation right there.
Accuracy of sheep meat. Just accuracy. How accurate is their sheep meat?
Yeah, Planet Walk has the most accurate sheep meat.
They have the most accurate sheep meat.
I love this. Are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. What you want to eat? A luxury sofa. I'm so hungry, I could eat a luxury sofa.
Oh, and they're not just
not one of those regular plain old 3-seaters. I'm hungry enough to eat a luxury one.
Its soup is in cornflakes. Okay, we've had enough of that one. So
when it's a problem.
Yeah, God.
And Mark Buzzard says, if you have a period of cream, see a doctor.
Yes.
Caution, heavy eviction on the rugged.
Warning, heavy flow.
This is what I used to tell my wife every morning.
Heavy erection under progress.
She just roll her eyes like, oh God, again.
Again, Quennies, come on. It's not that heavy.
I mean, it is morning wood.
Yeah.
And morning wood, that thing's pretty damn hard. I can't quite make out what the word over metro is, so I don't know where that is, but I don't want to go there.
Panama, looks like. I can't zoom in anymore. That's the highest I can go. But no.
Yeah, we'll say it's Panama. I'm never fucking going to Panama.
Yeah, nobody goes there.
I don't need any more heavy erections than I already have.
Attention! 1. Far away from fire. 2. Avoid being a strong impact on. 3. Cleaning with a soft cloth or sponge in order to avoid scratch. 4. For storage and protect your chopsticks.
Okay.
Buddies,
Directions unclear. Got penis stuck in a buffalo.
Penis stuck in ceiling fan. Gotcha.
Try reading it without laughing. I dare you.
If a baby is lactose and all of when, how is the tidy milk?
If the baby is lactose intolerant, how would drink tidy?
Fail.
I tried.
So years ago, my wife and I saw that meme where someone called it lactose intolerant. And she was like, what does that mean? I said, well, it means you don't have any bread, but you're okay with that.
Oh, okay. I got, yeah. Okay with not having any bread.
Oy vey. More funny Swedish words.
But he blocks me when I block his. Exact. Smiley face. What?
Um,
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
It's
Exact.
exact. Not exactly exact.
Yeah, exact. I
So,
mean, apparently he has a Cheeto, and you're locked up tighter than fucking Fort Knox over there
yeah, I was about to
when you
say.
block his.
Yeah, that's just a Cheeto, and then she has like 3, 5, 6 locks on the Tantor. You know,
Exact.
those locks won't help if you're kicking the door down.
Yeah, pretty much. Papolydig.
And the George said has a good point. Same way we all drink tiny milk, one leg at a time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How else would you
Exact.
drink tidy milk?
Exact, George. Exact.
Exact. Smiley face.
Exact smiley face. Another German. Another German.
All right. Method of use: cold. The ice bag into refrigerator to refrigerate. 1 to 2, take a towel to wipe it out after an hour, using an eye in. Hot hair. The ice pack is immersed in boiling water for about 3 to 5. After removing the clock with a towel, and then put into the eye use in. Wear goggles note. Goggles up to feel relaxed and comfortable, not different sense of things, so as not to affect the sleep. 2. I in the use process must be someone special. Cut do not cross the use of multiple people. 3. I used 3 to 5 days, the best cleaning time, especially when the weather is hot.
Good sleep begins with cloth fun. But
Yes, it does.
I don't. What?
So,
Uh,
any ideas what this product is and what the fuck we're supposed to be doing with it?
the goggles do nothing. Like Tia just said, pointed out. I think it's like maybe a eye rag or something that you wash your eyes out with. I don't know.
I in the use process must be someone special, so no I used before marriage?
No, I used before marriage. Yes.
I was looking to see if anyone in chat had any idea. The one saying thinks it's a sleeping mask, which yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
a
Maybe
that's a
I had
pretty
a
good
second.
guess.
But
Because yeah, you don't want to share your sleeping mask with people, so
But-
do not cross the use of multiple people.
but so as not to affect the sleep.
Not
So-
different sense of things. So yeah, maybe a disposable sleeping mask.
That
Like
yeah.
one of those you get for free on an airline when you're flying, over an ocean or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Next
The,
product.
the best cleaning time.
It's probably a butt plug though.
When his colon smells
Which
so
brings
good,
us
and
to
he
our
leaves
next
the
point.
scent on you. When his colon smells so good and he leaves the scent on you. These people
No
need to
king
learn how,
shaming.
these people need to
No.
learn how to spell cologne.
No king
Well-
shaming.
I mean, I was just marking Miriam as my territory. That's all. I can't help that Miriam here thinks that my colon smells so good.
Oh god.
You know. I am who I am.
Yeah.
Need of Americans need to move back to India.
Okay, Nathan
Oh my
Thompson.
God!
Okay, Nathan
Yeah.
Thompson,
Yeah.
Nathan Oakley, Nathan Roberts. You need to go back to India.
Yes. All
Yeah.
Nates of Americans, get your ass to India.
Yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not yell at a schoolyard full of kids.
Don't tell me to
Move
put your
back to
balls in.
India.
Don't tell me to put your balls in my mouth. Go back to India.
Don't
And
tear up a book and pay for it. Just move back to India right the fuck now.
Yeah. Except for
The
the good
world would be a
Nathans.
better place if we could just take everyone named Nathan and put them like in one small locality and
Can
away
you
from everything else.
can you think of one good Nathan?
No.
I'm trying to think of a good Nathan.
my uncle was named Nathan.
Yeah, but he doesn't live in America, does he?
True. True.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What
here in
good
America,
a good
Oh,
American
I
Nathan.
mean, male Karens should just be
Nathan
called Nathan.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion's a good. Yeah. That's about the only good Nathan though.
Hmm.
If we had okay, if we had to make the decision right now to send all Nates back to India, I'm fine with Nathan Fillion having to go to India. Just to
Yeah,
save us from the other Nathans.
yeah.
He's not that good.
It's going to do a lot more good than harm
Yeah,
to
I'm
to
sorry.
send all Nathans to India.
I'm sorry, Nathan Fillion, but you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit. What I mean, you're rich enough that you could, you can make it pretty well in India.
You can pay all the other Nathans to fight to the death,
Yeah,
and we can televise it, and everyone rejoices.
yay.
Mhm.
All right, what do we have
The one
next?
cent. The one cent. Wasn't there a huge fight between guys with the same name? Yeah, the one. That was a great movie. Can't we do that with Nathan Thompson, but everyone fights him?
Well, I would love to see like the three Flurf Nathans
In a
put
fight.
into a ring together and have
Yeah.
them fight to the death. Because Nathan Oakley is just going to try to stick his balls in the other two guys' mouths.
Yeah.
So he'll be the first to die.
I don't know who would win between Nathan Roberts and I think Roberts would win against Thompson, honestly.
Well, Nathan Thompson, apparently he's so fragile that one punch to the ribs would just like shatter his entire torso.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Nathan Roberts would win that battle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
too, yeah. Anyway.
I mean, a fight between Nathan Thompson and Team Skeptic is one that no one would see it because they're both so thin that no one can see them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they turn sideways, they just go invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look at it sideways, it's just two sticks bumping into each other.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Appreciate what you what. VR that makes you appreciate what you dad. What you dad. What I mean
What in the what?
What you
in the
dad?
butt?
I
Okay,
said what you dad? If I saw that shirt, I would buy it.
Yeah, I would
Who's your daddy?
appreciate what you what. VR that makes you appreciate what you dad. Did I just have a stroke? Again?
I mean, Father's Day is coming up. I do need to get my dad something for Father's Day. That has dad in it, so it must be a present for dad. So there we go.
That's a that's a Father's Day gift right there. Hey, say go ahead.
Say pizza to drugs. Say no to yes. Quick, someone give me some drugs. Pizza!
Yes to what? Yeah, no. Yeah. I need an adult.
It's, it's like that door in The Walking Dead. Like, don't dead open inside. They wrote it like,
It was one I had on Discord. Hold on a second.
Well, I'm
yeah.
looking at this one and I'm like mentally trying to move these pictures around to make it work, but it doesn't. No matter what orientation you put these two frames in, it doesn't work.
Where'd it go? Here we go. Here's a good one. It's not exactly, bad English or anything, but
Yeah.
different versions of Doesn't Float My Boat Around the World. Not my cup of tea, not my cup of coffee in the Czech Republic, not my beach in Brazil, and not my fairy tale in Poland, not my vegetable in China. These are not clothes for me in Italy. He is not a saint of my devotion in Spain.
Okay.
China just hates vegetables.
Not my vegetable. But I have seen so many like this on Facebook. It's ridiculous. If I had known, we were doing this earlier, I would have saved a whole bunch of those. But I went to the
Yeah.
green room instead of the meme room. I know I put some of them in the meme room. Oh yeah, here we go.
No safety. Smoking
Looking first.
first.
No safety. Smoking first.
We'll get to safety after we smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is basically every union guy I've ever worked with anyway.
I think that's a good one. Oh yeah, another good one.
Yeah.
You don't matter.
Aww.
Give up. Don't
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
Give up.
Send that to Zoomy, Microraptor. We'll put that one up.
God.
Because either way you read it, it's bad.
Yeah.
Just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. Like you read it crossways, it's bad. You read it up and down, it's bad. Don't dead, open inside.
Don't dead. Open
Or
inside.
don't open, dead
Dead inside.
inside.
Don't
Is
inside.
is it
Open dead.
telling me that I shouldn't open it if I'm dead inside, or
I mean, they mean obviously mean zombies, but yeah.
it's a cafeteria too?
Yeah, it's a cafeteria. Oh god. If I can find more like that.
Who decides to write it up?
I have a feeling like maybe this was part of, this school or whatever it is was doing a haunted house for Halloween or something. Or like Little Wolf just
No,
said,
did it?
zombies inside. Maybe it was for a movie and
No, they
they
did from The Walking Dead. They did from The Walking Dead.
Oh,
They from
okay.
that edition.
Okay.
So
Okay, from The Walking Dead. Yeah.
yeah.
I was about to say, well, maybe it was from JM's movie.
I mean,
If you open inside, you will dead. I mean,
I don't like The Walking Dead, but it is definitely better than JM2's movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't like
I
The Walking Dead
mean-
either, but yeah.
getting kicked in the nuts every 10 minutes for the rest of your life is still better than the Jam Truth zombie movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything is better than the JM Truth zombie movie. Even the JM Truth Batman movie was better than the JM Truth zombie movie. Or Superman, you know what I mean.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It was so bad.
All of JM's movies were terrible. Thanks you for come to visiting us. Very much
Visiting us, not fisting, visiting.
visiting, visiting. Thanks you for come to visiting us. Uh,
You were so close.
you were so close. You know, just
Yeah.
2 letters off. 2 letters off. What do y'all want to handle this one?
The gangster prohibited from entering a shop. Do not molest her. Do not pickpocket. Do not smoking walk. Do not sit down. Do not drink and disorderly. Do not battle. Do not drug.
Um,
I mean, it's pretty good life advice. I do have
Yeah.
a few qualms with it, but you know, I can get behind a couple of these things, but I'm going to sit down.
yeah,
Yeah, at some point.
I'm going to gangster. I mean, what? Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to gangster. I'm going to drunken disorderly as well.
I'm going to battle. I'm definitely going to battle. I mean, come on.
And I will
If the
probably
Pokemon,
drug.
I will definitely drug.
if we hear the Pokemon music, it's on. Like the Pokemon battle music. Yeah. There's no stopping the Pokemon battle.
Yeah, there's no stopping the Pokemon. Come on.
Yeah.
You're telling Ash Ketchum he can't do battle? Like, really? Like, seriously, come on. Oh god, this one.
Go ahead, Zumi.
I have to get prepared. Everyone, at everyone. If you created ModLoader by you and then you can share your ModLoader in hashtag ModLoaders, or if you won't share your ModLoader that you decompile ModLoader, that means you are not dev and you edited ModLoader and you share in hashtag ModLoaders. You will get kick or ban.
All right.
Uh, I get the gist of what they're saying, but that sounds like Dimmock levels
Yeah.
of
Yeah, it kind of does.
that sounds like
Like that
Dimmock.
makes about as much sense as Demok.
Yeah. Have you read any of what Dimmock says to MC Toon all the time?
I
DMs
mean,
him?
I read what Demok
Yeah.
said on MC Toon's stream.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but that was yeah 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 you did yeah I forgot I completely forgot. But MC Toon will sometimes post that in his one of his channels on his Discord, and just
And
it makes literally no sense.
Yeah, I was cold reading that too. Like he had sent me a few lines of it beforehand just to give me an idea of what it was like. And then I was cold reading it. I was reading it. I was like, I don't even understand the words that are coming out of my own mouth.
You were like, what the fuck is he on? Like, this, uh,
It's like, yes, most of the things that you said are in fact words.
yeah, they don't make any sense together, but they are words. I'll grant you that.
Most of them are
Most of them.
words, at
Most of
least.
them. Most of no, well, I
You,
wouldn't even say
you did
most.
pretty
I say
good. You
some.
got like 85% of these are words.
Then there's that
In the
15%.
order they're in, they don't make any sense in any language.
I would say, yeah, I'd say about 80% because Some of it just aren't words at all. It's just like, what? Uh, 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 uh. I feel like stroking. I feel like I have stroked out sometimes whenever I read what Dimmock says.
Yep.
I just completely like my brain just shuts down to
Like
protect itself.
pretty much any flat earther comment that you ever read, you feel like you're having a stroke trying to understand, trying to decipher what they're trying to convey in their comment.
Yeah.
Okay, the one sin has it. There we go. Everyone, if you are the creator of a mod loader, you can share. If you just edited one, you are not a dev and will be kicked or banned on sharing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
This? Like, what the fuck do you do with that?
This doesn't make sense.
Bad advice. Really bad advice. Do not follow this advice, people.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Calm
Okay,
down there, buddy.
Okay, Eric Cartman.
No.
Well, that was more
Back when I
cooking
was
with
in like
friends
6th
there,
or
but
7th grade, that was when the Jeffrey Dahmer trials were happening, I think. And
yeah, about
at
that
the
time.
end of the year, you know, everyone gets their yearbooks and we pass them around and everyone signs them. And so this one kid, I just wrote in his yearbook, "Thanks for the rump roast," and signed it Jeffrey Dahmer. Never saw the kid again either. So some kid has a random yearbook entry that just says, "Thanks for the rump roast, Jeffrey Dahmer."
So eat your ant. Cue Panzer music. Yes, sir. No, sir, Little Wolf. Do not eat your ant. No, Little Wolf, don't eat your ant. Okay, just no.
Just cook your aunt. You don't
Just
have to eat her. Just cook her.
Don't cook her either. No, no, no cooking of ants here.
Relatives roasting on an open fire.
Product features. 1. To replace the traditional water seepage sponge for Europe and the United States. The ROH standard. 2. Without adding water, avoid iron head cooking, not the outbreak of solder ball, improve the efficiency of welding. 3. Effectively prevent the oxidation of the soldering iron head, increase the iron head, the service life. 4. The ball design hand slag cannot be splashed on the work table. Keep working environment clean. 5. The iron head is inserted into the metal wire. Multiple points of contact to achieve multi-point clean effectively improve the work efficiency. This product has the advantages of simple structure, obvious effect, wide, used for welding head cleaning field. I get that this is a soldering iron instruction manual, but none of that made any goddamn sense.
At least the effect is obvious. At least the effect is obvious because nothing else is.
At least
Yeah, like we can understand what the product is, but none of these instructions are instructions.
And half of them end like mid sentence, like what?
Yeah.
It's like a flat earther trying to debate where they start a sentence and then interrupt their own sentence with a different sentence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Little Wolf. Don't eat her raw either. No.
Raw ant.
Yeah, don't do it raw. You have to do some preparation, like doing a spit roast.
We're not giving you guidance on how to cook your ant on this stream.
This meme gets me on just like a visceral level, you know.
Don't Excuse me, my throat. Don't depend on parents. Pay bill at own. Uh, Quitty, since this affects you on a personal level, exactly what? Uh,
Yes, that's how.
yes, just yes.
Just yes. Like if you stare at it long enough, you can actually figure out what they're trying to say.
Don't depend on your
Yeah.
parents and pay your own bills. Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but God, it's like a
But
flat earther.
that's not how
Yeah.
you English to say what you want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking half of these are Russian bots that are making memes that don't understand the English language
Yeah.
because Russians do like to be a meme factory, even if they aren't political.
I mean, they are.
Well, yeah, I mean, true. Pretty much all memes are political, but still.
Mm.
you, you, you know they're smart when their name is Big Brain and brain is misspelled. It's Piontals because the goal is Strade there.
Not yet. Yes, little wolf. Not even the English can English anymore. The English has failed at Englishing.
I I have
Yeah.
a feeling this person actually uh claimed that their IQ was over 150 in this thread that we're
Probably.
looking at.
Probably. Probably. And that's the last one. Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize we were going to go through them that fast. I would have gotten us a lot more. I was like, oh, well, I got us like 40 pictures or something like that.
That's the
That
last
should be
one.
plenty.
That is.
Because when we do Flurf memes, I get like 50 of them, and we do 10 in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there hasn't been much to debate or to talk about. It's just funny, and then we have a few comments. Yeah.
Well,
There is more about talking about the science and what they got wrong and stuff with the information means.
yeah, what Michael Raptor just said. Whenever we're talking like flat Earth memes, we got into the science and we got into everything that's wrong
Yeah.
with it. This is just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, because I mean, we've only been going for an hour. If you want, we could pull up some of the flat Earth memes that we've not
Yeah,
covered.
sure. Yeah, I've never done that.
Here, I'll redrop the link to
1
the
second.
Flurf memes.
I've got some good ones here. Is it?
All right.
There we go.
Green room. Oh, the Flurf memes are literally right there in the green room anyway,
Yeah.
so you can just click on that.
Let's read these really quick first, and then we'll go to the flip me.
All right. So, let's eat, Timmy.
Correct. At the dinner table.
Let's eat Timmy.
Correct on a raft in the ocean. This is why you should always
True.
get your grammar correct, because it goes from "let's eat Timmy" to "let's eat Timmy."
Yes,
Yeah,
for those flat earthers that don't understand punctuation at all, this is what you're saying.
A lot is not a word. You do not write a little, a bunch, a cantaloupe, or a pork chop. Stop writing a lot.
Yeah.
yeah. I can't remember if I've seen it written like people actually seriously writing it together like that. Maybe I have, I just missed it.
She said, "You can get on the airplane." I said, No thanks. I'm getting in the airplane. Yeah, because I
I
don't.
mean, this is something that uh common vernacular saying I'm getting on the plane or I'm getting on the bus or I'm getting on the train or whatever. Common vernacular, you know that the person is saying
Yeah.
that they're getting inside of that mode of transportation. They're not climbing on top of it to surf it to their destination.
Or on the wing.
Yeah. They're not riding giant worms like in Dune.
English is a difficult language. It can be understood through tough, thorough thought, though.
Like
Yeah,
your brain literally slows down when you get to that part.
Yeah,
Like,
you could
I've
hear
got to
it.
get this right.
that
I've
part.
got to get it right.
You literally heard me say, like, my voice literally slowed down
Yep.
whenever I said it.
Yeah, that it doesn't. The words doesn't even need that many letters.
Yeah, it's through tough, thorough thought, though.
Well,
Though
that's
THO would have been.
that's the whole old English and Welsh and Gaelic and everything, like, and Scottish all just coming out to add a bunch of random
Letters.
unnecessary letters to words.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people now say, like, for through, just THRU,
Yeah.
which makes more sense than THROUGH.
Yeah.
Thought, though, that one, I will actually say you need those extra letters. Because
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, if you try to shorten it to THOT, then you're talking
that
about
hoe over
something
there.
completely
You're
different.
talking about that hoe over there.
Yeah.
Tough. You can spell TUFF. Thorough. I don't know about thorough. Anyway.
THORO. Maybe.
Yeah, this one does get on my nerves, like
Yeah.
when people say I'm literally dying right now.
I'm literally dying right now. Send
Well,
that
then
ambulance.
call 911 instead of saying that on fucking Facebook, bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the problem is, now in the dictionary, literally, literally means figuratively now.
Yeah.
People have misused it so much that what Merriam-Webster has decided in their vast wisdom that literally can literally mean figuratively now. And I'm like,
You know what one of
Yeah,
the
because
next words will be that happens to? Fact
oh god, it's a
or
fact.
truth.
It's the truth. Yeah, truth means a
um,
lie.
Because every time I see those two words on the internet, I know that it means the opposite of what the definition of those two words mean.
Yeah, pretty much. Like any channel on YouTube that has the name Truth in it is anything but.
I
yeah,
mean, NANA has got me down pat. I am literally full of shit.
Yeah.
I haven't pooped in like 4 days.
Oh, sweet. That's not good.
with the channel having truth in them, it's the same thing as when a person says they're definitely not gay, they're definitely straight, and they have to say it all the time. Like
Yeah.
it's an insecurity thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to convince themselves.
Yeah, that makes my eye twitch as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Autocorrect has become my worst enemy.
Autocorrect isn't that bad. So I started several years ago. I started using swipe text instead of hitting all the individual letters, and I got really good at it. And I can type pretty fast with it.
Yeah.
But my phone, a lot of times, like if I'm saying I'm about to get on the road, because O and I are right beside each other. So I swipe from that area down to the N, and my phone messes it up every time.
Mm.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to
Well,
say, I'm putting the pizza in the oven, my phone will type, I'm putting the pizza on the oven, or I'm about to get on the road. I'm about to get in the road.
one one thing that I get like almost a little nervous about is that the word kul in Swedish, kul, means fun, and the word kuk, kuk, means cock. And on a keyboard, we have the QWERTY version with like a few additional ones. K and L are next to each other, so
Yep.
there's a risk that yeah. So in some circumstances, fun and cock can be the same thing.
I mean, depending on your
Uh,
sexual preferences, they can mean the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
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 And even though that's not my sexual preference, my cock can be fun from time to time.
Yeah.
I try to play with it fairly often.
Yeah.
It's before, not before. You speak English, not bingo.
I mean, this one doesn't bother me that much either. Just, you
Yeah.
know, especially so in the early days of texting when every text, like, you got, say, 100 texts a month or 500 texts a month or whatever, and you wanted to keep it within that however many character limit an SMS was, you would shorten words so that your one text didn't turn into two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's understandable.
So
Yeah.
these don't bother me that much because of that.
Yeah.
Of course, now like any text package is going to be free unlimited texts. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
can write a fucking novel and text it to someone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hyphenated, non-hyphenated. The irony.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a name. There's a name for that. I think that it like yeah.
Just like
It's
just like inflammable means flammable. Like,
yeah.
then what?
And
My
infamous means
Famous.
famous.
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, infamous means famous, but in a bad way.
Yeah. But still, it means you're known.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But then a genius like this is revealed.
Whoever
Whoever put the
All
beat
right.
in subtle was a genius.
I have a subtle story. So back when I was in college, a buddy of mine that had graduated the year before me was working at this place. It was a German company that made CDs called Sonopress, owned by Germans. And this guy from the German side, I can't think of his name now, but very German guy, came over to the plant here in the US to work in the office for a while. And we became friends with him, and we would hang out. We were at a bar one night, and this guy was just gawking at our waitress, like just blatantly staring at her chest, staring at her ass and everything. And we're like, dude, you got to be more subtle. And he didn't know what subtle meant. So for 20 minutes, we're sitting at this table at this bar trying to explain what subtle means to this German guy.
Oh God.
And the way he finally understood it was invisible womanizing.
Oh God. Wow.
So ever
Wow.
since then, every time I see the word subtle, all I think of is invisible womanizing.
Oh God.
Uh,
So invisible misogyny then.
Yeah,
Casual,
pretty much.
invisible misogyny.
Yeah.
The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Huh.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
I do disagree with what they say about it. They said it was side-splitting humor,
Oh yeah,
but my side still seems to be intact after
yeah. My,
that.
my sides are very intact after that. We don't need no education. Obviously, you do, since you just used a double negative. If I ever use their instead of they are, THEY apostrophe RE, and your instead of you are, YOU apostrophe RE, in the same post, I've been kidnapped and am signaling for help. Yeah.
This is another thing that swipe text does on my phone. So I'll say something like, let me know if you're coming. And again, the I and the O are side by side. So when I go to swipe, I'll try to swipe if, and it'll do of. And then even though I swipe YOURE, it immediately assumes that I'm saying of your something.
Yeah.
So I'll it'll end up saying, "Let me know of your coming," and that just doesn't sound good.
Well, let me know of your coming would be like, let me know when you're coming.
Yeah.
It's giving the exact wrong information.
Yeah.
Is it true that we use each other when we're talking about two people? Yes, for one or two people, we use one another. Yeah. Okay, these aren't that funny. I'm just gonna switch over to the
Yeah.
These are getting
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
flurf
stupid.
meme time. These are pretty boring.
Yeah. Flurf
They're just
memes.
little weird nuances.
I'll just scroll down randomly to this one.
All right, what? Oh, it's one of the greatest maps ever made. Over the ice wall lies other continents. That's the secret behind the Antarctica Treaty. 100.
I. It's an I.
Oh, that is an I. Okay. I thought it was an avocado for a second. This map hangs inside of the UN. No, it fucking doesn't.
It fucking does not.
And how do they know that those continents are there if we're not allowed past the ice wall?
Yeah.
Because we're not allowed past 60 degrees south. Therefore, those continents are there. Gotta love that circular reasoning.
Also, if it's an infinite plane like that, how do you keep the water on the surface without it blowing off the edge?
Ice walls.
So it's ice walls all the way down?
Yes.
Instead of turtles all the way down. It's ice walls all the way down.
You know, I'm just going to call this CGI.
Yeah, it's definitely CGI. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, every time a flat earther shows me anything, I just claim it's CGI because that's what they do. So might as well return the favor.
Yeah.
It's only a model.
It's only a model.
It's not even a model.
Models aren't real life.
And the continents on that are completely wrong. I'm looking at that more and more. The continents on that are complete. Like, where's North America for one? Where's South America? It's like what?
I mean, literally everything about that is wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Literally everything. Not in the figurative sense. Literally everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Straight out Australia.
Gravity. Our controller's way of hiding free electromagnetic energy. No.
Uh-huh.
No. No.
No, sweetie. Yep, no.
So,
No.
so if you figured this out, then why do you not have a free electromagnetic energy machine? Instead of just saying things like this, actually fucking invent a free energy device.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You would be richer than fucking Jeff Bezos if you did. So do it and quit saying stupid shit on the internet.
Yeah. Also,
But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that no. Just
yeah.
no.
Just no. And why do flat
Yeah.
earthers have such a hard on for Nikola Tesla? I mean,
I mean that image. It does look like he wants to fuck you.
yeah, it looks like he wants to fuck me, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
Them some definite bedroom eyes right there.
Yeah.
Like he is I'm naked right now and he's still undressing me with those eyes.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just wearing bra and panties right now, so
Yeah. He's been.
Not in his eyes you aren't.
yeah, not in his eyes.
The only thing stopping him is that he died in 1943.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not even stopping him from.
I mean,
Yeah, the
I kind of get why flat earthers like him because he had some pretty insane ideas.
Yeah.
And he didn't fully understand some things, like flat earthers are wont to do. And so they just kind of latch onto him over it.
PJ,
Because he was the oddball that didn't follow science.
PJ, I have to point out, free energy will not be tolerated. No, that's free energy is not possible. Period. There's no way to get free energy because to get free energy you would have to expend energy to get energy.
I mean,
and
PJ is technically correct. It will not be tolerated
Well, yeah,
by the laws of thermo goddamn dynamics.
exactly.
And
It
also,
will not be tolerated.
while you won't have free energy, electric cars and stuff like that is getting cheaper. Like we are getting better energy. Like
The
we
closest,
have,
Yeah.
the
Our
closest,
methods of producing energy are a lot more efficient, and the
yeah,
things that we use that consume energy are becoming more efficient as well.
the
yeah.
closest,
When it's 100% free, like constant, but we're getting closer and closer.
the closest we have to quote unquote free energy would be solar, hydroelectric, as well as wind, and geothermal
Yeah.
to an extent. But geothermal
Yeah.
is harder to
You
do because
you
you've got
just
to get
pay
some
for
area.
you just pay for
The
the
materials.
infrastructure part and
Yeah.
the turbines that produce the energy,
Yeah.
and then maintenance on them. You're not expending uh a resource to create the energy. You're
Exactly.
using a resource that's already there.
But
uh
it still costs
I know that was worded bad, but
but it still costs money to maintain those power structures, and so you still
yeah.
have to pay for it. You just don't have to pay as much because it's a lot easier to maintain. And it's
Yeah,
not.
like I get
Yeah.
hydroelectric energy here because we have this big ass river right next to us that flows. So all they had to do was stick a dam in the middle of it and put some fucking turbines in that dam and let the water run through them, and boom,
So
we have energy.
so you have damn energy.
Where can I get some damn
Damn,
bait?
damn fish.
Can anyone name that movie?
Beavis and Butthead.
Does anyone have any damn questions? Yeah, where can I get some damn bait?
All my damn
Let's
jokes come from
see.
Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead to America, I believe, was the name of it.
No, that
Or
was a
something
good
like that.
guess. That was a good guess. It was National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation.
Oh, okay. But
Randy Quaid was the one that asked, "Where can I get some damn bait?"
oh, okay. Well, Beavis and Butthead did do a damn whole thing on the damn joke.
Yeah,
So.
but they were like, "Is this a goddamn?"
I I was too young when that. I was born in 1988, so I was too young when Beavis and Butthead was popular.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't have cable at all growing up. Like I didn't have cable until I went to college and got it in my dorm.
Oh, damn.
So the only time I ever got to watch Beavis and Butthead was like when the movie came out and I could go to Blockbuster and rent it, or if I was spending the night at a friend's house, we would watch it.
I had
And
cable
I
when.
loved that show.
See, I feel privileged now because I had cable. Well, I didn't have cable growing up as a kid. I didn't have cable until in the mid to late '80s because they didn't, have cable where I lived. They had we had satellite though, so I had satellite TV whenever I was growing up. We had like 80 some channels, but most of them were just the same channel.
Did you have one of those the big satellite dishes that
Yes, I
had
did.
the motor on it where you
Yeah.
had to turn it to different satellites to get
Yep.
different channels?
Yes, I did.
My uncle had one of those, and I remember because he had it like he got it in the early or mid 80s, back when Dish Network first started, I guess. Uh, uh, and one night I spent the night at his house, and I was maybe like 10 or 11 years old. And he told me I could watch any channel, just don't turn the dish.
Yeah.
And I had heard from my cousin that they got the Playboy channel.
Oh God.
And so guess what? The first thing I fucking did was
Playboy channel.
I just started spinning through all the dishes I could fucking find, or all the satellites I could find, looking for the Playboy channel.
Oh
In
God.
about 10 minutes of just, I'm sure that satellite dish in his yard was doing full 360s looking for shit for me
Probably.
for about 10 minutes straight, until here he comes storming down the stairs. I told you not to turn the satellite.
I remember that, but those things were like about you remember the movie oh fuck, what's the name of the movie? It was a Rick Moranis movie. Um,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
no,
Oh, that's the only one that popped
Spaceballs.
into my head.
it was about them going into the TV. Oh God, I can't remember the name of it right now. It was a really good movie.
That it's not ringing any bells for me.
What was the name of it? God damn it! It was a.
Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead and put up another meme while you're trying to find it.
Stay tuned. The name of the movie was Stay Tuned.
Okay. I remember there
It
being
was
a movie
John
called Stay
Ritter.
Tuned, but I never saw it.
It was John Ritter, not
Rest in
Moranis.
peace, John Ritter.
Rest in peace, John Ritter. John Ritter was a great fucking actor. I
Yeah.
always got him confused with Rick Moranis for some goddamn reason. It's easy to. But no, Stay Tuned was about.
Wait. I just noticed a comment by the Hidde Zenith. He writes, and scientific laws are made to be broken. Just because there's a law doesn't mean one day someone won't find an exception. Yeah.
I mean, no, they weren't made to be broken.
They were made to be
They're made
bent.
because there's a fuck ton of evidence,
Yeah.
and a scientific law basically is just a mathematical equation
Yeah.
saying what happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
It's
yes,
just
there
hard.
are exceptions to scientific laws,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're
And
clearly
those laws
spelled
are
out.
not, and they are not the same thing as like a government making a law.
No, no,
Right.
no, no.
Yeah.
See, they think law means something that is absolute, set in stone. You cannot change it. You cannot
Yeah.
alter it anyway. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
I
No,
love
that's not how laws work.
the time MC Toon debated JM Truth, because that's what JM Truth thought. He thought that a scientific law was like the end all be all, could never ever be broken, and
Can never be
uh
changed, altered
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
And of course he thought, a scientific theory, like every dumbass motherfucker ever, flat earther, thinks a theory is just a hunch, a guess. That's
Yeah.
not what theory means in science. That's what
And then
hypothesis means in science.
and then J.M. Truth thought that that peer review is just a bunch of assholes getting together and saying, "Yep, yep, yep. That's what. Yep, 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 yep."
Yep. That that's what we want everyone to think, therefore we'll publish it.
Yeah, exactly. Like a bunch of assholes
And
getting
like,
together saying, "Yeah,
Give us
do they
another meme.
even do they even understand why Einstein got famous? He took two things that we like naturally in our head think like time and space are two completely different things, and
yeah,
he smashed them together. He came up with something completely new that sounded so weird, so insane, and he actually found evidence that he was correct.
yeah,
That's why he's famous, not because he's confirmed what everyone already believed.
yeah."
Yeah.
NBC News Dave Garroway, Admiral Richard E. Byrd discusses his polar exploration of the Antarctic in front of the azimuthal equidistant map of the flat Earth. There is no Antarctica on this map. June 24, 1955.
And
Exactly, and? So?
Yeah, the
So fucking
that
what?
literally proves that they're sitting in front of a set piece.
yeah.
Yeah,
And Antarctica may be on that map, and they're just sitting the fuck in front of it where you can't see it.
or the black and
Did
white
you
may be
look
obscuring
behind
it.
them to see?
Or the black and white might be obscuring it because it's the same fucking color.
Yeah.
uh,
No. Apparently, because it's on a wall, that means the earth is flat.
yeah, and maybe that's a picture that's there all the time.
Yeah,
That like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that if they would have put a picture there for that occasion, they probably would have included Antarctica because that's where he was visiting. But yeah,
or they could
they
have
just
been rushed for
wanted,
time. They could have been rushed for time
yeah,
and just
yeah,
threw
that
that
too.
together.
I mean, they
Yeah,
had that sitting in the storage of the studio.
Yeah,
So, and
yeah,
the AE map does serve one purpose. And that purpose is showing all the land on Earth in one nice, tiny little
yeah,
picture.
pretty much. Yeah,
yeah,
And that's why the UN uses it, because you can put all the continents, all the land on Earth, you can put it in one nice, tidy little package that looks nice.
yeah,
yeah. And sometimes that's the point that you just want a nice visual representation of all the continents.
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. It's just a nice visual representation of all the continents. But if you ever try to do navigation using it, you will completely fail because it's just
Yeah,
not accurate.
You would get more lost than JM when he got abandoned.
Yes, 1879 is different from now because guess what? We have better fucking equipment.
Yeah,
we we figured out how to make cameras a lot better, and we also figured out how to put things in space that can go to these places and take pictures a lot closer up to them. And we
Exactly.
also learned how to take pictures that are in color. Congratulations, Flurf, you figured it out.
Yeah.
yeah. How the fuck did it invisible alignment? Like, wow, we have better camera. Like, I think the first camera was made in the 1840s,
Yeah.
so 1885. Then, like, it's yeah, 45 years after 1840. Like, of course, we have better cameras almost
Because
200 years after.
even 20 years ago, we didn't have very good cameras.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
20 years ago, if you look at the cameras 20 years ago, it's barely what? How many megapixels would it be? Not even
All right.
megapixels, actually.
So my first digital camera, I got my parents bought it for me for Christmas when I was in college, and I think I was a sophomore in college. So we're talking like uh Christmas of 2001, I believe. And I think that camera was a half a megapixel resolution.
Yeah, and those were some of the best cameras we had back then.
Yeah. Like
yeah,
the only way to get one with better resolution was to pay, over $1,000.
Yeah,
They paid like $200 or $300 for that camera.
yeah, that was
And
a
it
good
was a
camera for
yeah.
damn
it.
good camera for the time. The pictures were
I
kind of shit, but I mean, it was a digital camera.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just had a thought though. Maybe it is possible that the person who made this image intentionally actually made it to show that like okay in 1879 we had this we could take this picture and now we have such good technology that we can take like it might be up to show the actual progress of technology originally. It might
Yeah.
not have been a blurred picture from the start.
Yeah. I mean, I did get this meme from a flat earth Facebook group though, so no,
Yeah,
the meme might have originally been made that way, but that wasn't the context that it was presented to me in.
yeah, I get
yeah,
that.
Um, but here's one thing. So, when my TV in my bedroom died, I got a new TV, and it's a 4K HDR, which I know now we have like 8K and shit like
yeah,
that, but uh 2019 4K HDR was my price range. And I watch movies that are filmed with actual film, like 35 millimeter film, and I can see the graininess
yeah,
in
yeah.
them. Just the resolution that my TV has, like I can see the graininess and inconsistencies in the film.
I'll tell you this much.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't try hooking up, say, a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis to a current TV because you will not be able to play it.
I mean, you can, but you have to resize that input. I
Yeah,
did this when my aunt got a TV a few years before I did. Uh, she bought a 4K TV back when they were like $3,000 or whatever. She bought like a 55-inch, and she had one of those like VCR DVD combo things, and I hooked everything up for her, and she had VHS of her trip. She went to Europe. She went to Switzerland and Germany and like Central Europe uh, back in the early 2000s, and it was on VHS, and she wanted to be able to watch it. And so I hooked it up, and I go to the input and turn the VCR on, and just the picture normally was like a quarter size of that 55-inch screen. I ended up having to zoom in twice just to make it full screen. And of course, the resolution was shit, but you could basically see everything. Like, when you looked at people's faces, they were blurry as hell, but
And also,
that's all you have to do. You just have to zoom in on lower resolution things.
yeah. But PJCnet, no, I can't. I've zoomed in to Pluto here, and no, I can't see Pluto the dog, the Disney dog on Pluto. I can't. Not there, because what you're experiencing is called pareidolia. It's the ability.
Gotta love that pareidolia.
It's whenever you
It's
see stuff that's
fake because
yeah,
I see a Disney character on it.
Yeah.
Her. Yeah, you
exactly.
sound like a dumb motherfucker when you say shit like that. I mean, we know you are, but you sound even more so like one.
Just like whenever they saw that Star Trek insignia on Mars. Yes, it's pretty cool that that's there, but it's just a random, thing that happened.
Or when they saw that face on Mars.
Oh God.
And then they
Yeah.
went back with a better camera and realized that it was just weird shadows
Yeah.
and terrible resolution, and it looked nothing like that in high resolution.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
look at Pluto in well, quote unquote high resolution because I'm zooming in on a low resolution image that was in a That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing with
Yeah.
flat earthers. They suck at this stuff because they don't use actual high resolution images. They
Oh
will
no.
they will compress the fuck out of a high
Yeah.
resolution image and make it low resolution just to quote unquote prove their point.
Det JPEG artifacting though.
Yeah,
JPEG
It,
compression artifacting.
yeah,
I do
They
remember.
love that.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember one picture of Pluto that like got became a thing on the internet because it kind of looked like a heart. There
Yeah.
was a shape there that kind of looked
Yeah.
like a heart. That was
Yeah, and that's what I saw. The first picture I saw of Pluto when I can't think of the probe it
I
was,
don't.
but
Yeah,
the first picture I saw, I was like, "Oh, it's a heart." And I even posted on Facebook. It would take me an hour to find it now, but I could go find it. And I saw the heart and I said, "Oh, Pluto, we still love you too, and I still think
Oh.
you're a planet."
Oh.
yeah,
Like, that was my reaction when I saw that picture. It's a heart. Pluto's saying, I still love you, even though you say I'm not a planet
Yeah.
yeah.
anymore.
And we understand that is pareidolia. We understand that we are seeing
Yeah.
something that to us looks like a heart symbol, not like an actual heart, a heart symbol.
Exactly, because pareidolia is basically your brain wants to make images out of something that isn't there, basically. Like looking up
Yeah.
at clouds and seeing a bunny.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Microraptor just sent me the picture. That's the one I posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
Send it.
Yeah.
Just send it to me. So I can post it up here.
Yep.
Put it in the green room, the office, wherever.
There you are.
DM it with it. That works. Yeah, that works, Micro.
Oh, I was slow. Yeah, it looks like a heart to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of heart shape. Yeah, I can see that.
And yeah, when you look at the actual high res image, yeah, it doesn't look like a fucking Disney character at
No.
all.
Oh, it doesn't.
Unless the Disney character was injured in a horrific accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some weird horror
And
movie
this
or
isn't
something.
and this isn't even as high res as you can get nowadays. This is actually quite low
Oh,
res
yeah.
compared to some images I've seen. I've seen some images that are
Hmm.
fucking breathtaking.
I mean, here's the thing that kind of blows your mind about stuff like this. Like, think about it right now. We landed the rover on Mars, what, a year ago or whenever it was. But the technology on that is already like 15 or 20 years old.
Yeah.
Because it takes so much time to, build everything and put it together and then send it. It takes 9 months just to get to Mars. So, like, the camera that took this picture of Pluto, we're talking like 1990s tech
Yeah.
took this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because okay, the cameras on like say satellites aren't that expensive. Well, they are expensive. They are super expensive. But the reason
Yeah.
that they can't put like modern day cameras on satellites, for one, it would take them about 80, 100 years. No, I wouldn't say that. 50, 60 years to get where those cameras right now are right now. For one. For two, the power output is so massive. The batteries would
Yeah.
die. The batteries would just simply die before they'd be able to get pretty good pictures because
Yeah,
they
and
have
that's
to
one of the
transmit
big
it too.
things, because the solar panels on a satellite have to power the entire satellite.
Exactly. The
And
thrusters,
they're
the
not going to put
everything.
out
Yeah.
a lot of power, so you would have to spend days with everything shut down except for the camera,
Yeah.
just to charge it up so you can take pictures. And then you take pictures until the batteries die, and then you have to power the entire satellite back down to charge the batteries on the camera again.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even begin to get into the radiation shielding the camera is going to need, because here on Earth you don't have to have this crazy radiation shielding, but
Yeah.
when it's in space without an atmosphere to protect it.
Exactly. It'll
And of
just
course the
spray it.
batteries aren't made to be in
Deep space.
very, very cold temperature all the time. Cold
Yep.
temperatures kill batteries.
Yep. Which is why you don't
Mm-hmm.
put batteries in a fridge because it will completely destroy it. That's why batteries, they recommend you storing it in a nice warm location because cold kills batteries.
But even like, okay, so there's the famous image from, I think it was what, Voyager 2, when they got way out past Pluto and then they turned it around and took a picture of Earth, and it's one pixel in this huge picture. And everyone says, like, everyone who's ever lived and died, every piece of history and everything is contained in that one little pixel in
Yeah.
that image. It's mind blowing. And that camera is fucking
Yeah.
1970s technology.
Yeah.
And it's not even in our solar system anymore. It left our solar system.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It took, 20 years or whatever from when they launched Voyager
I,
2 to when it got out just of our solar system.
yeah.
yeah.
And it's,
I
it takes.
have that.
Go ahead.
I have the Sagan quote from the. It's kind of long, but I have it on screen. For the pale blue dot.
Yeah. Pale blue dot.
Yeah, the pale blue dot. That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
called.
Yeah, the pale
But
blue
I
dot.
love that picture because it's like, everything that humanity has done, everything we know, the dinosaurs, like all
Yeah.
life as we know it. Because sure, life probably exists somewhere else, but we don't know it does.
Yeah.
So everything that we know is contained in that one little tiny dot.
Because they're actually, I believe they found 10 exoplanets that are capable of,
No, they
life.
found like
No,
like
no,
like 100,000 exoplanets that are capable
a
of
lot of
life.
them.
Well, I'm talking about in our galaxy alone, not in other extraneous galaxies.
Well, yeah,
In our
in our
galaxy alone.
galaxy, like the oh the thing
Yeah,
they sent up, I forget what it's called, but the thing they sent up to look for exoplanets,
Yeah.
they have like, I know it's well over 10,000, but they have well over 10,000. I think it's over 100,000 possible Earth-like planets
Yeah.
that it's found already.
Yeah.
But they've only reviewed the data of a couple dozen so far,
Yeah.
because there's
Yeah.
so much data coming in. They don't have the manpower to review and go
And
through everything.
and the problem with life on other planets, even if there is life on other planets, the fact that we cannot achieve faster than light travel means it would take them centuries to get here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you think about it, say we built a spaceship that was capable of
Mm.
inter-solar system travel. And we traveled to the nearest solar system at half the speed of light. Like, if we got on there, it would be what, like our
Uh,
10 or 12th generation
yeah.
after us
Yeah.
would be the ones that landed on it.
Yeah. It would be a multi-generational ship.
Yeah.
Because
I
what
agree.
it would take like the closest star, I think, is what, 400 light years from us or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So if
No,
we traveled
no,
at
no.
half the speed of light, that's
The,
800 years. Think about
Yeah.
800
it's
years
four.
ago. Think about what was
The
going on.
closest,
That was the fucking Crusades.
the closest star is 4.37 light years, not 400.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But still, like that is if we could fly at light, and it's Proxima Centauri, by the way, is the name.
Alpha
If we could
Centauri.
fly at light speed, then it would take 4 years, more than 4 years to get
Yeah.
there. And like, yeah, that's if we could
Which
ever
that would be
achieve
badass.
that
Even
speed.
even
Yeah,
half the speed of light at that point, like, an
yeah,
8-year trip, that's not that bad. Or I
Well,
guess four and
it
a half, so
is.
9-year trip. That's not that bad in interstellar travel
It is, though,
terms.
yeah,
however, because humans cannot survive in the dead of space because we kind of require gravity to, maintain our skeletal system. Because even
Yeah.
astronauts that have been on the ISS for, say, I believe it was over 30 days, have to retrain their muscles when they come back to Earth because it's
Yeah,
half
they lose
atrophied.
they have a lot of degradation, so they have a lot of different exercises they have to do every day. But
Yeah,
even then, they lose bone density.
and the calcium, they lose a lot of calcium. A lot of them end up with osteoporosis because of that, too. Because of being in space for 30 fucking days. Imagine that for 8 years. You'd have no bones left. At least you'd have no calcium in your bones left.
So yeah, Sir Little Wolf, I guess looked it up or knew already, but data calculated that the Milky Way could harbor as many as 6 billion Earth-like
Damn.
planets.
yeah. I definitely don't think that we're unique in that regard. I think there's life on other planets, and it's like
I
mostly
mean,
That's another thing.
like
That's another thing that pisses me off about flat earthers is when they say, "Oh, there's a 1 in 64 billion chance of life being, life coming to existence." And I'm like, no, there's a 100% chance of life coming to existence because we
because
fucking
it did.
exist because
Yeah.
it did.
But still, say there is a 1 in 64 billion chance. There's a lot more than 64 billion planets in the fucking universe.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not 64 billion isn't even that's not even a big
It's a
number.
small number in this
It's a
context.
tiny
Yeah.
insignificant little number in this context.
So, I
Yeah,
mean, there's actually a fairly decent chance that there is life in our own solar system other than us. Some of Jupiter's moons, I think it's Europa, the one that has liquid water on it. Even though it's frozen on the top, underneath the ice is liquid water, which could hold life.
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
it's not sapient life, but it's still life.
Yeah.
And who
And
knows?
And there's a chance we found uh uh what's it called? Uh s- complex protein, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. On Mars, like
Yeah.
there could have been. There's the building blocks of life on
yeah,
Mars, but Mars can't support life, so there is no
not at
life
the
on
moment.
Mars, but there could have been
Could
at some
have been.
point.
Yeah.
Also,
And the building blocks were there. If Mars could support life, then life would have started on Mars.
we don't know that all life is carbon based. That's just what we experience here on Earth. It is possible that there may be silicone life out there. We
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
I like the theory from the movie Evolution with David Duchovny, where they, they do, because humans are carbon based, so they do the go down one and over two to cyanide, and they're like, cyanide kills us, so when they have the I think it's nitrogen based, maybe,
Yeah.
life forms in that movie, they like go down one and over two, and you get to uh the main ingredient in Selsun Blue shampoo. So they kill
Yeah.
the aliens with fucking Selsun Blue.
Telson Blue, yeah.
Like that was the big thing that led them to being able to kill the aliens.
Telson Blue. For all your alien killing needs.
And it was Ethan Suplee was the guy that figured it out, the dumbass fat guy.
Well,
I love that movie.
we've been going for about 2 hours now. Let's say we go ahead and call it a night, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about that time. Well, it was fun. We, as usual, got through, 4 Flurf memes in an hour
Yeah, that's about right.
because we go off on a tangent and then it turns into a
Yeah.
big long talk and we
Oh,
forget what we're doing and everything. But yeah,
every time.
I hope everyone had plenty of strokes trying to understand what the fuck people were saying tonight.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And shout outs. Is there a poker game tomorrow?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to Arduin or Booma. Uh, I, I I think the koalas have significantly disabled all internet access
Well,
in
no, no.
Australia.
It's not the koalas. It's
Mm-hmm.
remember that little turf war he was having with the possums? I think the possum won.
Yeah,
I think the
the
possum won.
possum chewed through his Ethernet cable, and
Yeah.
yeah,
He just a
poor
freak
Booma.
nature.
And I'm sorry. I apologize, Microraptor, for our little poster. We didn't intend to cause any
Well, oh,
any insult, but
okay.
we are not a
No worries.
Velociraptor-free workplace anymore, apparently.
Yeah,
My, Microraptor and Velociraptors are two different species.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Carry on. Carry on with your raptoring.
Okay.
velociraptors are distance raptors divided by time raptors.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Also, Jurassic Park had it all wrong. Velociraptors are not that big. Like, seriously?
No, they're not. Though they did find that one called Eutheraptor that was found at about the same time as the movie was, or the book was written, and it was about the size that the movie Velociraptors were. So, like, they look kind of similar-ish to how, yeah, to, yeah, they
Also, not to
could
go
have
off,
been
Yeah,
not
Eutheraptor.
to go off too much of a tangent at this, but they also have found out that dinosaurs probably all had feathers.
not all of them,
Not
because
all of
Not
them,
all,
no.
not all,
we
a lot
have
of them.
found we
Yeah.
have found actual dinosaur skin, fossilized skin that
Yeah.
did not have
Yeah.
any. I don't know if they're called follicles for feathers, but where feathers stick into the skin.
I think
So we do know that some of them did
Cuticles.
have
Those are
scales.
cuticles. Those would be cuticles.
Yeah.
cuticles. Okay.
Anyway, do you have anything to show, Quiddies?
I
Not really. Uh, you
Micro?
know.
yeah, the TMI show. Yeah, it's basically me and a bunch of other nerds making dirty jokes. Um,
Dirty jokes are always fun.
Yes, dirty jokes
yeah,
are the best. And
yeah.
Monday we will be playing. We will be doing both Ice Cold Freedom campaign as well as the Rangers of Power campaign, copyright friendly, on World of Akala.
Yes.
On World of Akala. So if you want to watch us, me, the Jord, FTFE hopefully will come this time. Um, Lord of Luminous Pooh, Lippy, and let me see now who else was there. Some other people that you know in the community. I can't think right now. I'm too broken from the memes earlier. If you want to watch us play D&D, go over to World of Akala, and we will be streaming live Monday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and Batch will be our DM.
Well, I want to reply to the one sin. As long as you're not dividing any distance raptors, then time raptors aren't that bad. But yeah, when they start dividing those distance raptors, you really got to watch out for the time raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, did we learn anything tonight?
No, I try
Yeah.
not to
Absolutely
learn
nothing.
things in this show.
Absolutely nothing. Let me see. What song can I play? There we go. Yeah.
Just like a flat earther, I pride myself in not learning jack shit.
So I guess that'll be good night then.
Good
All
night.
right. Good night, everyone.
Bye 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 bye.